So, I'm not going to normally start my videos with guys and dolls, but this video isn't for my guys and dolls. This is for my community, the young team, our young prods, young loyalists who are out building bonfires right now, carrying on what we were doing when we were young, and I know what it's like, the buzz, the build up, it's like, there's nothing like it. It's like Christmas. I always tell people when I'm about in England and Scotland and everywhere, it's like Christmas to us, you know what I mean? We look forward to this more than we look forward to Christmas. But, I'm so proud of you all. I am. Freedom Dad is so proud of every young Protestant and every young loyalist in every area that still carrying on the traditions of the past. But with that, I need you to listen to what I've got to say. We're in a situation right now that we've never seen before. There's things going on in England that I can't tell you about because most of you will probably be too young, whoever this goes out to. This is for the mothers and fathers to let them know that Freedom Dad's got a message for our young ones. There's things going on that you probably don't understand, but us adults see something that's coming and it's horrifying. When I say horrifying, I've never experienced anything so horrifying that's happened in any of our countries since I've been alive. Now, what we have in our countries at the minute is we're not represented. The people of Britain, England, Scotland and Wales are not represented by the government. I'm not going to say too much about my own government, and I'll let the Irish people talk about their government. But the thing is, sometimes in life, the government, because they've been doing this for so long, they can compromise us. They can infiltrate, and cause problems. And this is what's happening in our neighbours' communities, the Catholics' communities. And before you think or comment, please listen. So in these areas, I do believe they are compromised. The leadership of the dissidents are compromised, and they're pushing their young men out onto the streets to attack our areas. Now, this is to cause friction and cause problems coming over the marching season. But the bigger picture is to silence me, because I come from our communities. What I'm trying to do when I'm trying to bring the communities together is keep our country safe. Keep your children and your grandchildren safe. I love my country. I'm a prod, I'm a loyalist, and I'm true. I'm a Christian, and I believe in God, and I believe in the future, and the only thing that matters in the future is our children and our lands. And at the minute, they are both under severe risk. I cannot tell you too much, but we are right now, the Protestants and the loyalist communities are under more risk than we've ever faced, either with the IRA or with Sinn Féin. And on their side, they are starting to experience the exact same problems. I'm speaking exactly like I am. So here we are in Northern Ireland in a situation where things are happening that we don't really have much control over. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to take back control of our country. We're trying to take back control so we can look after you guys going forward. And because you can't see it right now, because you're excited and some of your areas are being attacked, I know that fighting spirit. But you see, this is exactly what they're doing. They want you to come out because that's the only thing that will stop us, patriots, getting the word out and saving your future. This is how big this is. Please remain calm. Do not retaliate. Listen to your community leaders, guys. We are asking the PSNI to have more control in these areas because it is young guys just like us when we were young, But things have changed, We're trying to come together so we are stronger. We have been divided. We have been divided to weaken us. And only now, over 40 and 50 years of conflict, have we realised that. And the wool has been pulled right over our eyes. As a young man like you, the wool was pulled over our eyes. And we're here to make sure the wool doesn't get pulled over your eyes. So this is a little bit of, entertainment and educational purposes only, because we've got to keep ourselves right, because this is what we're up against. It's very difficult to speak the truth these days. So what I want you to do, guys, I want you to guard your bonfires. I want you to keep yourselves safe. If you see anything suspicious, take your camera out and film it. All you got to do is film it. Go on social media. Be a citizen journalist. Start learning about what it's like to use cameras and film it, because we need to expose them for what they're doing. We need to show the rest of the world that it's not us. We're all good here, you know. I was in Dublin, an ex-loyalist prisoner in Dublin, surrounded by 50,000 plus Irishmen with tricolours, and they all knew who I was. Not every single one of them, but most of them knew who I was. And I got nothing but love and respect, because they can see exactly what we can see now, that we've all been divided. And please believe me, we are not talking about United Ireland. We are not talking about giving up our 6 counties. We're prods, we're loyalists, and we're Ulstermen. That's foremost, you know. But we do need to communicate. We need to communicate. We need to be able to get on, and they're wanting to communicate with us, because the people that we're up against are a lot bigger than me, us, Protestants, Catholics, and the Republic of Ireland. And the only way we can save ourselves is by coming together in some sort of way where at least we're communicating. So guys, please refrain from any violence. You want to grab her? Please refrain from any violence. Realise that it's all planned, you know. These men in these areas, these dissidents, are compromised. They've taken the silver coin from the government, whatever government it is, whoever's controlling the government. So, you know, and my message to the Catholic community: you are welcome to come to our demos, because we are demonstrating against the same thing. We've got the same goals. We've got the same views. We've got the same ambitions. We've got the same dreams for the first time ever. We don't agree on everything, but for the first time ever, we've got the same dreams and goals for our country. And that's amazing. That's amazing. And the only way we're going to be successful with them dreams, guys, is by coming together. And that's why you're seeing these attacks coming out from the dissident areas. You got to understand that. The government are terrified that we're coming together, because they've controlled us for so long by dividing us. And now we're coming together. We're going to be so strong. And we're always going to have that sort of division. I see a future with one government, but with our government looking after our 6 countries, their government looking after their countries, but working together as one political party one day. I do see that day one day coming. And, you know, whether it's my time or whether it's your time, guys, this is the only way we can protect our lands from what we're seeing in England. And, you know, it's not misinformation. I'm just a parent with a 6-month-old daughter that wants to maybe bring her back to Northern Ireland from Scotland and settle, because it's that bad. I can see where she will end up back in Northern Ireland, because this will be the safest country in Europe within the next 20 or 30 years, if we do this right. If we don't do it right, and we do retaliate, and something escalates, you're destroying everything that we're doing to try and save your future, guys. The future of your children. You know, it's not about right now in this minute. Everybody's doing all right. We're all chilling out. Bonfire season, everybody's great. Well, it's a wee bit of throwing stones at each other. Bit of usual. But it's because it's not on your doorstep. But it's coming. It's coming. And we're here to try and prevent it. Because once it gets to a certain stage, there's no going back. The game's a bogey. So please pay attention. It's the only way we can go forward in this country right now, with what's going on, with what they're doing, what we're seeing in Ireland, what we're seeing in the cities in London, Birmingham, Luton, Leicester. You know, they say diversity is strength, but yet we've seen major riots in Leicester between Sikhs and Pakistani men. You know, we see these men bringing their culture over and pushing our culture out, like Christianity. We see Easter being pushed out of schools. You know, there's so much I could say, that's terrifying and horrifying, and the stuff that I have in my head, I can't even tell adults, okay? So please, please listen to me very, very carefully one last time, guys. Please refrain from retaliating against other communities right now. We need complete cessation of all trouble while we go forward through the marching season. And then we can gather our thoughts together and find out what direction we're going to take our country. Not what direction they're pushing us. Not what direction the EU is pushing the Irish. What direction we in Northern Ireland and we in Ireland are going to take. And it's all for the future of you guys. Please believe me. I love my country. You don't know how much I love my country. You don't truly know what's in my heart. But please believe me. I'm telling you this because I'm terrified of what I can see. And if we get it wrong, everything's going to go. Your Easter Sunday parades, your 12th of July's, your hunger strike protests, all your memorial fruit bands, it'll all be gone. And it'll be forgotten about, it'll be wiped out. I am being 100% truthful here. You know, if anybody wants to speak to me, any politicians, anybody on the left, anybody that disagrees with what I'm saying, my platform is open for live debate anytime at all. Come on my channel live. Come on my channel live with me and debate me in front of my community, in front of our communities. If you think I'm wrong, there's the challenge, guys. Let's see who has the balls to come and say the Freedom Dad's wrong. God bless, guys, and keep yourself safe.